Hi sweet friends, welcome back to my cozy little craft corner. My name is Tasia and I'm the heart behind Wildly Plan. And today I thought we could just kind of do a little chit chat while I craft. I wanted to work on a spread in my journal insert, and so I thought it would be fun just to kind of chit chat and do that together. I already shared a video, but I am in my standard TN. This cover is from the Travelers Company. I do have a flip through of it here on my channel. But today is actually New Year's Day, and I wanted to do some journaling, so I thought we could go ahead and do that together. Full disclosure, because I feel like some people feel very strongly about like plan with me / journal with me videos. This video, I'm just going to do the layout of it and kind of talk about what I'm going to write, but I will not be showing what I write in my journal. Just because for me, that's something that's deeply personal, and although I try to share everything with you guys, I do want to just keep some things private, because journaling for me is a place of deep reflection and just being vulnerable with myself and being open and honest. That's actually one of the things that I really love about journaling. And so I just want to let you know up front that I will not be writing in it. Also, my husband, who fully supports my planner hobby, by the way, but he confessed to me that sometimes when I'm doing like flip throughs that he pauses to read my planner, and that just made me deeply self-conscious. Not that I worry, because there are times I do let him read my journal, and that's all fine, but I just get kind of paranoid about people pausing to read my journaling spreads. So that's actually why I don't post too much of my journaling spreads. I typically just post videos on my Instagram of me doing like the layout itself, but that is the reason. While we're going through my journaling spread, I'm probably going to be kind of cutting up the video, because I'll probably stop the video as I go to look through my stash for certain things. I kind of have an idea for this spread, but I'm not too set on like the items I'm going to use. So we're just going to go ahead and kind of figure this out together. Full warning, I do get kind of chatty, and I'm going to try not to so this video doesn't run on. But this very first insert here is my journaling / memory keeping insert. And I find it easier to decorate and write sometimes when I take it out. So I'm going to go ahead and move all of this, and then we will work with just the insert for now. I wanted to open it up because of the glare. But I was saying I have my handy dandy clip here. This is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I love it because of the tiny little booty cheeks. I don't know, it just cracks me up, and it's just so stinking cute. I do recommend having at least one brass clip if you are a Traveler's Notebook user, because it does come in handy. So we're going to go ahead and go to the next spread, which will be this page here. And I'm just going to go ahead and clip the side like that. So it will be very easy to work with. So my idea for this spread is I wanted to do like a Dear Me letter that I'm planning to fill out today. And it's just a letter to myself. So that way at the end of 2026, I can go back and reflect on what like old me wanted to tell new me, if that makes sense. I just feel like that's such a fun thing to do. And then this page, because I don't think I'll need both pages to write a letter to myself. I think one will be just fine. But on this side, I plan to do like a 2026 highlight section. So as the year goes on, I can go ahead and add on to this page here. It'll be a fun gratitude reflection thing. I did do a 2025 wins here, and I did this at the end of the year, and I just kind of wrote down things that I'm really proud of, but I just thought it would be fun to kind of do it as the year goes on. So all I really know for certain with this spread is I want to use this washi. This is a Simply Gilded washi that I had in my stash forever. And oh my gosh, if I showed you guys my washi collection, yeah, it's a lot. So I'm really trying to use all of my washi And yeah, just look how beautiful this is. I love the black and the white. I love the gold foiling and the pink roses on here. It's my absolute favorite. So I do know that I want to use this, and we're going to kind of figure everything else as we go along. I am going to take out my washi card back here. That is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I do use that to rip the washi whenever I am journaling or decorating. So let's go ahead and get started. And I think starting off, I do want to just do the classic washi up top here. I do have a selfie that I took, which is also my new profile picture on Instagram, just because I have not updated my picture in a while, and I love it because it's a picture of me with my planner. And yeah, we are going to stick that in here as well. I'm debating if I want to do like a border, like I could lay some washi down and kind of do like a border kind of thing, like kind of like that, and then I can do it along the edges here, but then I feel like that would take up a lot of space, so I don't know. But I think if we just even do it like that. And then I do have some stickers. I'm going to write Dear Me 2026, and then the letter will go down here. I don't know. Okay, so while I paused you guys to kind of think of what I want to do, I decided I want to just do a border. And we are going to do it along the whole side. I have a weird relationship with washi because do I think washi is a cute like stationery accessory? Yes. I feel like there's so many uses out of it. My only gripe about washi is it's so easy to overconsume in terms of you just buy so much washi and then it goes to waste. And one thing I'm trying really hard to do is use all of my things that I have in my stash, because I had this fear of using my stationery items and then later I'm going to regret it because I'm going to have something better that I could have used it for. And that's just the dumbest thing to do, because then you end up not using it at all. And that's how you end up wasting things, and then you turn into a little goblin that just has a bunch of stationery items. And so that is something I plan to change in 2026. So if you have questions in any of my videos about where I got something from, you're more than welcome to ask me. Just forgive me if I don't remember where everything is from. And see, I think that's so cute. I love it. And I told you I really love this washi. Okay, so my thing is, do I want it to go across the page? Do I want to write like Dear Me 2026? But then how would that work in terms of writing? Like, would I just write the letter all the way across? Would that be weird? Or do I stick with the writing on one page and then the other? Or do I want to move this down here? Which that actually makes sense. Hold on. So sometimes I'm a visual person, right? So here is a container I have of all of like my favorite washis, like my go-tos. So let's pull out some of the things that I think I'm going to use, because that'll help me figure out where I want to lay everything down. One, these are the letter Kiss cut stickers from Taylor Ryan Designs, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I'm going to use to write the Dear Me. And This is also some of the new washi that I got, and I really like the butterflies, and I feel like this would be really pretty on this spread. So let's have that out for inspiration. Move that to the side so we can figure where we want to put everything. This is kind of how I plan, by the way. When I sit here and I'm not worried about filming or anything, I just have like stickers everywhere because I'm trying to decide what to do. Another thing that I have is I have these, which I ordered like a sticker pack. I forgot the name of the shop, but these have some really cute stickers that I feel like kind of match this theme. Like I think those are cute. There's flowers. Okay, so I do think I'm gonna put this down here in the corner, but I do like the idea of creating like a frame. So we're going to do something like this. And it looks kind of wonky, but trust the process. And then we'll just put that there. I think that looks pretty cute. So let's go ahead and lay that down. Okay, so I laid that down and I am sorting through all of this to see what I like. And I don't know if I like this feather. And this is what I like about this type of washi is you can almost like lay it down to see what it would look like ahead of time, but I kind of like this butterfly one, and I think that'd be really cute here. Although I know as I write, I'm gonna kind of regret like the weird spacing. But you know what? It's fine. Where do I want to put it? Oh, let's use my tweezers to see how it would look. Or do I just want to put it right up against there? I think I like that better. Yeah, I like it. Okay. We got that down. I'm debating about putting that here just because I like the flowers, you know, like giving someone their flowers at the end of the year, and this is to celebrate the wins. So I kind of like that. I do want to use some of these butterflies. I just don't. Actually, kind of like that in that corner. So let's go ahead. So as you can tell, when I am planning and doing spreads, it's a little chaotic, which is fine. It's kind of the premise behind Wildly Plan. It's just going with the flow. You know, don't overthink it, just lay it down and trust the process. Okay, so before I lay any more stickers down, I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the letters that I'm going to use this for this spread. So this will say Dear Me. I think I'll put 2026 down here and maybe put like Celebrate up here. I don't know. Let's see. This is kind of my first video pretty much doing something like this, and it feels a little weird. So what I like to do, is kind of lay it see, I can't talk and lay these down at the same time, apparently. I don't know if I like this. Oh, no. Guys, I laid this down. Hold on. So how many of y'all were looking at the screen yelling, "You're spelling it wrong"? But the good news about stickers is, especially when it's from a good shop, they come up really easily. So Let's make sure I'm spelling it correctly, guys. And honestly, I think I'm going to leave this in because this is just a reminder that sometimes you make mistakes while planning or journaling, and that's okay. And also, I want to show you guys how awesome Taylor Ryan's Designs washi is, because look how easy that came up. All right, I like how that is turning out. So it's a celebrate. We're going to put 2026 down here. I'm going to write Dear Me here, and then maybe we'll go through and add a few more of these stickers. I want to show you guys how much of the washi I had to unroll just so I can find the different letters that I want. You know, one thing that I think I'm going to really enjoy about making YouTube videos is that you guys can truly see the messiness and the chaoticness behind the scenes. Because when I do my Instagram reels, right, they're really short. I edit it. I try not to go longer than a minute. And it's just very aesthetically soothing. And the reason I make it like that is because I typically film the type of content I like, things that I find very relaxing. And so I think it'll be a good contrast between my Instagram and YouTube, because things do get a little crazy. And I feel like I need something here. You know what? Let's go ahead and just add the matching like mini one. Sometimes I use my fingers to lay stickers, and then other times I like to use the tweezers just because it's easier to see. I'm wondering if I like that, or do I want to move it to this side and then put the butterfly in the middle? I don't know. I think that's fine. It should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get the 2026 so we can go ahead and put that down here. I don't know about you guys, but I am very excited for the new year, and I hope that 2026 brings nothing but good things for us. I do plan to journal more. I think journaling is a great hobby to have. I feel like it's great for reflection and just kind of being vulnerable and open with yourself. Yeah, I kind of like how this is turning out. I really do. So again, I'm going to write a letter here, and then on this page, I'm going to use this as an ongoing tracker of basically all of the good things that are happening throughout the year. Now, do I want to lay any more stickers? I think that's very cute. Let's go ahead. I'm very much a mood planner. Like, it depends what I feel in that moment. There are times where I kind of overthink things, and then there are times like today where I'm like, you know what, I like it. Let's go ahead and use it. And I do like that because it kind of represents planning and crafting. All right, what else do we have? We have a little key. Would that be overkill to have that? What else? I do like these scissors, but we already have scissors. I do like this feather. Maybe the feather could go here. Yeah, let's put the feather there. That way it'll kind of break up the two pages as I fill it out, because I'm planning to fill up this page with a letter to myself. So I think that'll be good. Oops. Quite like that. I like this whole washi. I feel like it's very whimsical, and that is kind of right up my alley. Okay, I think, oh, I do like this key. Okay, we're gonna put the key down as well. It's hard to kind of get these stickers when I have my nails on, but it'll be fine. See, I think that looks super cute. Nice. Okay, one last look through, but I really do need to stop because I feel like, see, there's like this little one. Okay, we're gonna use another, or do I want to find a butterfly? No, I already have a butterfly right there. Do I want to do a time? No. Okay, I think I want to use these scissors. Because remember, guys, in 2026, my goal is to use my stationery items. So why not? Oh, you can't really even see it. Oh, well, you kind of can. Okay, I like it. So let's go ahead and clean up my desk. Man, if only cleaning up actually was that quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this in and then we'll take a look at the final spread. Honestly, this was actually quite a fun video to make with you guys, just because I'm laughing at how chaotic it is. But the reason I like it is because that's kind of the premise behind why I chose the name Wildly Planned. I really just want everyone to embrace the funness of this community, and being wild doesn't mean that it has to be crazy. I just so happen to be a little crazy sometimes. It's really just about going with the flow. Like whatever your mood or your nature is in that moment, it's fine. Also, I'm a Gemini, so that kind of explains my mood. But let's take a look at this spread. I think it came out quite lovely, and I'm going to kind of angle it that way the glare doesn't look too bad, but I really love this washi and the border looks super cute. The lettering and all of the stickers. I think it's quite lovely. So I'm going to go ahead and write that letter. And then again, this is going to be a tracker to celebrate all of my wins in 2026. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this crazy adventure. Let me know your thoughts, or just what are some of your goals? What are some spread ideas that you guys have for going into the new year? And until next time, bye guys.